All right, welcome back, everybody, to the quarterfinals. And we got 2 more matches left to get the semifinals locked in for tomorrow. But let's see who plays Nakashima. Tiafoe versus Musetti. 2 former top 10 players playing each other. So let's see if one of these guys can try and win their first 1,000. I mean, that's what we got a new champion on the rise. Sent you something? Oh God, what is it? I don't want to look. Don't tell me it's news. I don't want to do news. No more news. No more news. I've had enough news for a week. I'm sad with the amount of draws. Oh, it's a draw for next week. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yes. Yep. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've already seen that. Yep. It's all good. Thank you. God help us if somebody else pulls out of the US Open. All right. Here we go. Let's see how this one plays out. Musetti, Tiafoe. I mean, of the guys left, you'd say these two are the two that we've been expecting to win one of these trophies for the longest time, right? Nakashima, Feast, and Caboli, we really didn't expect them to win a 1,000 yet. Or maybe we did. Maybe we are now. But these 2 guys, especially Tiafoe, I think he's the oldest person left in the draw. We've expected, this, they were supposed to win a 1,000 by now, right? Musetti's come up through it with the Sinner and Alcaraz, and he's come close, but he couldn't win a 1,000 yet. And Tiafoe is another player who's been just in that unlucky generation, but he's also been to the final of a 1,000, which was here, but we'd expect that these guys would have won one by now. So now they have the golden opportunity. One of them will not win a 1,000 this week, but one of them could. So let's see if they can take their chance. Let's see. I think Foe's the fair. Oh, no, I think it's 50-50. DeBillo withdraw from next week? Okay. I won't put him on my team. What's up, Deb? I expected Feast to make a 1,000 final soon. Yeah. I think Caboli and Feast were definitely on the horizon. 3-all was the head-to-head, by the way. They haven't played since last year's French Open, which was a 4-setter to Musetti. But yeah, big Foe. I mean, he's been around for 10 years. We expected, and he's been in the top 10. I mean, it's been hard, but you know, he's been around long enough that we have considered him as a 1,000 champion. You know, we're like, Foe should win one eventually. Maybe he'll win this one. And Musetti has been injured, so this is great to see him back. I'm not getting any notifications. That's weird. YouTube's slacking. That's why no one's here. It's got nothing to do with the men's state of the men's game. That's why there's only 200 people here. YouTube's ruining this channel. I'm just kidding. Yeah, notifications must just be broken. If multiple people are not getting them, it's a YouTube problem. It's a YouTube issue. There must be It must be broken. But that will fix itself, I'm sure. I mean, look, the notification is, if the match is on, we're here. So, if a tennis match is being played, we are live. So think anytime a tennis match is live, think, oh, I'll check YouTube and see if Cam's on. Because usually I am. They don't like to promote wholesome content. Musetti won the toss, elected to receive. Let's see what happened. Tiafoe to serve. I'm going to go Foe in 3. I reckon Tiafoe in 3. As he says, a fault second serve. Cam, are you okay? Yes. Double fault, love 15. Love 15. And the crowd, the Foe will, crowd's going to be with Foe for sure. Serve again. Into the front of Musetti. Tiafoe. Backhand. The backhand of Musetti, who hits it, just wide. 15-0. You got the list? That's funny. No, 15-0. Good serve from Foe. Return goes in. And Tiafoe hits a smash straight to Musetti. Tiafoe backhand. Into the form of Musetti, hits a passing shot winner. Musetti, 15-30. 15-30. Musetti Caboli final. Musetti wins the title. What do you think? No. Tiafoe Caboli final. No, Nakashima Caboli final. Caboli wins. Caboli wins. 15-30. As return goes backhand of Tiafoe. Forehand from Musetti. The backhand of Tiafoe. Backhand slice Musetti. Into the forehand of Tiafoe. Musetti forehand. Goes wide. And it's 30-0. This is going to be a long match. Just brace yourselves. This is not going to be like the Fritz match where it was like 1 minute service games. These guys are going to take so long between points that we are going to be here for an eternity. Even a straight sets match is going to be at least 2 hours. 2 hours minimum this match. These two will not play less than 2 hours. Otherwise, I'll gift 10 members if this is under 2 hours. How about that? This is under 2 hours, 10 members gifted. How about that? 40-30. First man since Medvedev 2019 to make the DC, Canada, and Cincy semis. All in the same year. That's awesome for Nakashima. That's crazy. And then guess what? Medvedev made the final that year of the US Open. So Nakashima in the final of the US Open. Maybe. One love Foe. One love Foe. Let me be the one who gets one gifted. Well, it's random, so I can't give you one. It's random. I don't choose. And chat, if it's over 2 hours, I deserve a prize. Trophy? No. Maybe a I don't know. All right, one love, Tiafoe. Musetti serves. Oh man. Chad, I'm not making it make it. All right. 15 love. Musetti serves again. Is it a 4 now from Musetti to the back of the Tiafoe? Musetti forehand again. And back in a foe is Musetti forehand again at the back of Tiafoe. In the back of Musetti, Tiafoe forehand into the forehand of Musetti. Musetti, it's a wide 15-0. And the crowd go wild. 15-0. Yeah, fault, second serve. There's a return. Goes in the backhand of Foe, and Foe puts it away. All right, 15-30. As a return goes in the net by Foe, 30-0. Musetti serves again. There's a backhand from Tiafoe in the net. 40-30. Who was that? 1-0. Thank you for the thing. Felix, no joke. Think he was 2 or 3. What? All right. Lovely drop shot. Lovely slice from Musetti. Who do I have taking this? Tiafoe. As a default second serve. As a return up the line of the back and Foe. Forehand from Musetti. Into the net. 15 love. 15 love. Wasn't he ranked 2 or 3? No, he's ranked 4. He's ranked 4. He is currently ranked 4. Number 4 in the world. Number 4. He's number 4. 4 is his number. Ranking 4. 30 love. As we have fault second serve. As the return goes to forehand Musetti. Forehand now from Tiafoe again. The forehand Musetti up the line now from Foe. Musetti backhand goes into the back of Foe. Slice from Musetti again. The forehand Tiafoe. As the backhand from Musetti again. The forehand Foe. Musetti slice. As Tiafoe forehand goes wide. And it's 30-15. All right, 30-15. Tiafoe serves again. As he serves. Into the back of Musetti. Tiafoe forehand. The back of Musetti. Foe with a volley. Too good. And it's 40-15. Pretty sure Felix was ranked 2 in this tournament. You mean seed. He's seeded 2, yeah. He was the second seed. 40-15. Serve. He's an ace. 2-1. 2-1 Tiafoe. 2-1. Hey, thank you for the super gift. Appreciate that. Thank you. Why are you calling me Unk, though? The fuck does that mean? What the hell are you trying to say? Zverev will be doing number 1 at the Slam. I can't go for it, yeah. Hey, thank you, Dutchy, for the star. All right, 2-1. As the return goes to Forno Musetti. Foe hits it wide. Love. There's news about Benoit Paire. Can you stop fucking shouting? Can you just relax? 1 question mark per question, all right? Don't put 5. More than 2 it will stress me out. Benoit Paire news is not 5 question marks worthy, right? Jannik Sinner news, yes. Yeah, Benoit Paire, just one. What is the news then? Tell me. Just tell me. 30 love. Don't have Zverev even coming close to the semis. It'll come down to the draw, for sure. He might get a nightmare draw. 40 love. Jokes aside, I hope everyone's good. Oh, chat, I'm here. What's up, Zero? Runa news is worthy of that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Runa's news. Runa pulling out is like not a super surprise. 40-15, double fault from Musetti. Hey, no worries, Danny. Thanks for joining. As with a forehand now from Musetti, the backhand of Foe. Musetti with a slice. Tiafoe forehand cross court. Musetti again to the forehand of Tiafoe. Tiafoe puts it away. Cross court winner. 40-30. Now we get fault, second serve. As with a forehand, goes out by Musetti. And we had to deuce. So, okay, so this is going to be one of those matches. Chat, this is going to be a very frustrating stream. I'm just going to warn you. This is going to be a very frustrating match. And look, and I don't want to be mean and I don't want to be rude to these guys, but these are two of the most frustrating players to watch. And if you know, you know. So this is going to... It might be close and it might be... But it's going to be long. And it's going to be probably annoying at times. We're going to be annoyed because players not taking their chances or whatever. It's going to be brutal. I'm expecting this to be a brutal stream. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough watch, but we'll get through it together. Advantage Musetti. Do tell to all those who don't know. Okay. Well, 1 in the chat if you know, 2 in the chat if you don't. As it a back of return, the forehand Musetti. Drop shot's good. Foe gets it back. And hits it in. All right. Deuce. The crowd go wild. Lovely shot from Foe. I wouldn't say frustrating. What would you say then? What word would you say? Now, a lot of people know. I think these two are the best to watch. Look, these two can put on a show. That's a great shot by Foe, right? But it's going to be like a lot of deuce. I mean, we played 3 games for 20 minutes. It's already turning out to be that match. It's going to be a grind. And look, and these guys, few and far between, these guys will hit an amazing winner, and then it'll be like 4 or 5 just really tough rallies that are not fun. And these guys are a couple of the almost, right? They've come close. They've almost won a 1,000. They've almost gone on that ridiculous thing. You know, they've almost made a final of a slam, right? And Tiafoe hits a forehand long out of nowhere. It's just two guys that are very, like, they've got all the potential in the world, right? They're both amazing. They can hit crazy backhand winners like that, like what Foe did. But then also, they'll hit a crazy shot, and they'll hit shot of the week, and then they'll play 5 games of terrible shots. And you're just like, the inconsistency within a match is brutal. And the quality of the match will be like this. It'll go from being like the best match we've ever seen to like the worst. It's such a roller coaster of consistent, like, of quality. Anyways, Foe with a forehand. We're sitting in the net, deuce. And it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be grind. It's gonna be a grind. And again, it's nothing against these guys. You know, these guys are fun. We love watching both of them, but it's just that they definitely, like, Foe might get the break here and play amazing, and then when we get to 4-1 or 4-3-2, he get broken. Like, it's not gonna be. I would be very surprised if these two run away with it. It's just going to be like someone's going to serve for the match, get broken, right? Serve for the set, get broken. You know, have set points, lose the set, right? It's just that sort of, these guys both have those matches. And it just feels like combined, it's going to be that kind of match. You know, like Tiafoe goes up 5-2 with a set point, and then he loses a tiebreak. And then Musetti goes up 5-1 in the next, and then he loses in 7-5. or whatever, you know, or there's a double fault to lose the set, or, you know, it's just that there's just all of those, everything that you could think of can happen. They could also hit shot of the tournament, shot of the year, right? And, yeah, but that comes with a double fault on set point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we take the good with the bad. 4-4 rally. Advantage Musetti as Tiafoe goes to slice of Musetti. Backhand from Foe. Into the forehand of Musetti as Foe backhand again. To the slice of Musetti. Musetti in the net. Back to deuce. And this is what I'm saying, right? We're going to have these long kind of games too, right? Where we're just like, okay, it's probably going to be 2-2 in about 10 minutes. Right? All right, deuce. And look, again, these guys are great, but it's just that, like, they don't take the chances. 20 minutes for 3 games. I mean, that's where we're right. We're in it now. The Fritz set was over by now. You know, the first set with Fritz Nakashima was done. Are you complaining? No, I'm explaining. Somebody asked me a question. All right, 8-minute service game. Advantage Musetti. Advantage Musetti to level. All starting to make sense now. Yeah. It's one of those matches. First serve's a fault, second serve. The Gauff match is going to start in 3 hours. Return the net by Tiafoe, 2-0. Two games all, 20 minutes. And they're going to just keep showing that Tiafoe replay. I got to be honest. Great shot. Lost the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to show that replay and it's going to be like, yeah, but he lost the game. It's like, yeah. You know, somebody scores 60 in a basketball game, but their team lost. You're like, yeah. Highlight shot. Lost the game. It's one of those matches. You know? One of those days. All right, 2-0. Prove me wrong, please. I still think Foe wins. I think Foe wins, though. I think Foe's winning, but it's just going to take a long way to get there. I'd rather watch this than Zverev slog. Yeah, but you don't like Zverev, so it's fine. Of course. Like, you wouldn't watch Zverev over anybody. Like, Zverev's your least favorite. So that's I get that. It's like Zan saying, "Oh, I'd rather watch this over Raducanu." Yeah, because you don't like Raducanu. You know what I mean? I know who your favorites and least favorites are, chat. You tell me all the time. Is it a fault second serve? Second serve. Into the backhand of Musetti. Return winner. That's a nice backhand. $15-all. Did you figure out my dislike for Zverev? Yeah, you literally said in the last game. In the last match, you said, and I quote, don't even say it out loud about Zverev when I was talking about him winning 2 slams. And then you said, are my peeps here who say anyone but Zverev? No to another Zverev winning another slam this year? Absolutely no. I don't think you like Zverev. I don't think you're a fan, or even a neutral on Zverev. I feel like you're not a fan, not a neutral. You're very. That's very. I don't think you like him. And look, fine. That's fine. That's fine. People have reasons for not liking everybody. That's okay. I'm not going to change your mind, but read that transcript. I literally just read it. 50-30. As Tiafoe serves a fault second serve. As Tiafoe hits it long, 15-40. 15-40. I remember watching Zverev FAA once. Everyone in the stream was losing the will to live. Look, there's some players that just test the friendship. FAA is one of them. FAA, we love you, Felix. But man, he plays some slow matches. I mean, it's been 25 minutes. We've played barely 5 games. Tiafoe serves a fault. Second serve. It's very disconcerting that Cam has history on comments. No, it's not. It keeps everybody... I mean, I'm talking out loud all the time. So it keeps everybody honest, right? And if you're worried about it, then that's something wrong with your chat! Musetti with a backhand winner. That's an exciting shot. 3-2. He gets the break. Now I'm going to look at your chats. Why are you concerned? What's wrong? You've been timed out 21 times. That's a concern for me. Deb, take notes. Why have you been timed out so much? What have you said? Why? What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Oh, it's kind of worrying that you can read our chats. Yep. So why are you worried, though? What have you done? What have you said? What have you said? What have you said? I'm reading the chats. What have you did? What is that? Why was that deleted? What'd you say? Why have you been timed out? What's going on? Why have you been timed out? What's happened? What have you been up to? Why are you doing things? I'll find something. What's in here? I'll go through every single chat. I'm going to go through every single chat. You talk so much. Okay, I'm not going to go through every chat. There's too many. Are you talking to me? Yes! No. All right. My favorite player is Carlos is coming back, so it's a good day. Hey, look. Yeah, get excited for that. All right. And look, Carlos can beat Zverev. All right, 3-2. Is it raining at my house? It is. What the hell? What the heck? All right, Musetti breaks first. 3-2. Beautiful backhand winner from Musetti to get the break too. And the one of the attendants is drying the baseline from sweat. They definitely need a to put one of those on a stick. I think I was timed out in an error. No, LA, you've never been timed out. You have never been timed out. You have a clean record. Not even Nightbot's like accidentally timed you out. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's not too many people that haven't been that have 0 timeouts and have been here this long. 3-2. Gold star. Cam talks can be very addictive in a good way. I'm not sorry. There's been a backhand rally. As we get a slice from Musetti up the line. Foe forehand to the slice of Musetti. As Foe with the backhand again. The slice of Musetti. Foe forehand. And Musetti backhand goes wide. Love 15. Back me up. Have I ever been timed out? You want Deb to help you? Are you sure you want Deb to tell you? Are you sure? You sure? What, you think I'm making it up? You think I'm making up that you've been timed out 21 times? Okay. Yeah. I'm exaggerating. Yeah, I made that up. Yeah. Ask Deb for help. She'll tell you exactly how many times. Why would I make that up? Forehand goes up the line to the backhand slice of Tiafoe. Musetti with a forehand. Musetti goes up the Tiafoe up the line of the slice of Musetti. Into the backhand of Tiafoe. Musetti slice again. Tiafoe forehand again. The forehand of Musetti. As Tiafoe goes up the middle. Musetti with a slice. Tiafoe backhand goes in, and Musetti with a lovely backhand, but Foe puts it away. By the way, Chet, I gotta say one thing, right? We love Foe, but does anybody else kind of get annoyed when he refers to himself as a veteran? Does anybody else just find that really it's not true? Like when he beat Tien and he was like, when you get to my age, and I'm like, bro, you're 28. Like, you know what I mean? Like he kind of, and he's been doing it for like 2 years where he's talking like he's 40. Like he's Djokovic. Like, you know, he's talking like he's that age where he's been around. It's like, yeah, he's been around for a while. He's like Medvedev's older. You know, every time he's like, oh, one of the vets. And I'm like, no, you're in the prime of your career. Don't talk like you're retiring tomorrow. Just listen, maybe you don't know that he does that, but listen to him talk about stuff, and you'll hear him say like, oh man, yeah, one of the old guys now. And you're like, no, you're not. You're in the middle. You're like in the middle of your prime. Like you're not old. You're not even 30. Just listen. You'll hear him say it, and it's just like he says like he's talking like he's 35, and I'm like, you can't use that as a reason to not be, you know, still winning, right? I mean, not that he used an excuse as he hits the tape twice, and that's a great shot, lucky shot, 15-40. But yeah, I don't know. Every time he does it, it just like it irritates me because I'm like, bro, stop talking like you're at the end of your career. Like you're still going. You got plenty more time. Stop doing it. You're not that old, mate. You're right in the middle. 28's prime, mate. He gets lucky with that shot. But you hear him. He does it. He does it a lot, and I'm like, I don't know why he does it. Like he talks like he's Dimitrov, you know. Like he talks like he's Dimmy. He feels old because of his injuries. He doesn't have that many injuries, though. All right, serving to the forehand of Foe. Forehand now from Musetti into the backhand of Foe. Into the slice of Musetti is Tiafoe backhand. Goes long, and it's 30-40. One saved. Maybe he feels that way. Fair enough. Look, maybe he feels like, but I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of has, maybe the reason why, like, when I hear it, I'm like, bro, you're not that old. Is because he's sounding like he's going to end his career. Like he's going to retire. Like he's talking like he's in the twilight years. Right? And that's what, like, I'm like, bro, you got so much more time and you could have a resurgence. I mean, Stan didn't pop off until 28, 29 anyway. Like, you've got time. But the way he talks, I'm like, are you going to quit? Are you retiring in at 30? Maybe he will. But, like, he's talking like he's at the end of his career. And I'm like, thinking, no, you're not. Stop talking like you're over. You're done. Like, he's given up. He's like, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, you're not. Foe, you've got so much more time, and we want you to stick around. That's probably why it annoys me. I'm like, stop referring yourself as a veteran because you're not 35. You've still got many years. And you're not too old to beat these young guys too, right? I think that's another thing. Like, don't be saying like, I'm a veteran, I'm too old. And that's why you can't beat them, right? Come on now. You got plenty of time and you're right in the middle of your career. This is when you should be thriving. As it served now into the forehand of Foe. And the Foe goes out. Advantage Musetti. We're talking about Tiafoe, how he talks in interviews, how he says in some interviews that he's like a veteran. and refers to himself as an old guy. As a default second serve. As a return. Into the back of Musetti. Foe backhand. Into the forehand of Musetti. Tiafoe volleys. Musetti gets it back, but Tiafoe puts it away. Back to deuce. Maybe he's getting tired of it. Look, and we said this for a while. When Shelton came along, I feel like, and we said this when Shelton popped off in like 24. It felt like when Shelton hit the scene, he took Tiafoe's place as like the American, like the American showman, right? Like it felt like when Shelton popped off, like Fritz has always been like one of the best American, but he's not like, he doesn't have the same like, personality and charisma as these, like as Shelton and Tiafoe. But when Shelton popped off and started to do better than Tiafoe, that's when it felt like there was a shift. And that like everything that Tiafoe had, all the charisma, all that stuff that was making him endearing to the fans, Shelton was able to do, but then Shelton was able to do that with results. And then when Shelton started getting really good, and also he had all the things that Tiafoe had personality-wise, it was like, well, what's going on with Foe then? Whereas Fritz has always been a great player. He doesn't have to be, he doesn't have to be the charismatic one, right? He's always just been able to do it with results. But Foe's always been the showman. And then Shelton came along, kind of took that from him. And now Foe's, the last few years, Foe's looked lost, right? He doesn't know what his place is, right? Because there's so many Americans now, right? As with a four now from Foe goes wide. Because him and Fritz are the same age. You never hear Fritz talk about his age. Right? Fritz never talks about like, oh, well, I'm old now. Fritz doesn't say any of that stuff. But then like, when Tiafoe beats Tien and he's talking about like, oh, at my age, you'll feel you'll need medical timeout too. And you go, man, you shouldn't be. You're not that old. But I think that's when things kind of change. We noticed the change when we watched Tiafoe, right? He looked like he just lost his spark. He didn't look like he looked like he was replaced, right, with Shelton. And in a way he was, because Shelton was starting to win more. And you're like, well, shit, how are you going to, it got a lot more competitive in the American market, because before that, John Isner was the best American, right? Tiafoe, Fritz, and Paul, they came up when it was the number one. It was Jack Sock and it was John Isner. And now you've got like 10 Americans who are all competing for the best. So I can understand, some of them would be like, oh man, I was the best American like 3 years ago. And now I'm the seventh best, right? Because you do get celebrated as the best American. That's an achievement, even if it's not world number one, right? Being the best American is that's something American tennis play, especially with American tennis being such a great history as Tiafoe throws the racket back to deuce. But yeah. Nakashima's popping off now. Tien's come up. Shelton's getting results. Tommy Paul's seems to be coming back. You got Brooksby, Mickelson. So it's really competitive to be the best American now. Whereas 4 years ago, it was sort of Tiafoe, Paul, and Fritz. Drop shot is no good by Foe, but the volley is. And we get to advantage again. This game is going a while. Advantage Foe. 10-minute service game. What are we averaging? Are we averaging 7 minutes a game? Is that what we're doing? I'm not even joking. Fritz and Nakashima, we're in a tiebreak at this point. In the first set, they're at a tiebreak. After 36 minutes, they're in a tiebreak. And the tiebreak went for like 15 minutes. This game's gone for 15 minutes. Serve. Into the back of Foe. Musetti up the line to the forehand of Tiafoe. Forehand of Musetti. Into the forehand of Tiafoe as Musetti backhand. Again to the corner foe. Musetti slice into the net. We're back on serve. 3-0. Maybe he's saying it because he's saying he's old because he's more wise than psych out opponents. Maybe. I mean, maybe that's why he said it to Tien. That's an interesting point. Yeah, maybe he said that to Tien because he's like, I'm old, man. I use these tactics. But I think he was more saying that, like, I'm an old person, I have injuries, and I don't think he was saying it in the tactical sense or the wise sense. I think he was saying it as replying to Tien, who's saying, like, you didn't even have an injury, you're faking it, as a joke. And I think Tiafoe was like, nah, man, I'm old. I need the timeouts. Give an old man a timeout. 28. You're 28. 15 love. All right, 15 love. There's 14 Americans in the top 100, yeah. How many Americans were in the top 100 4 years ago? That's what I want to know. Because, like I said, I think the competition between Americans has gotten so much harder in the last 3 years. Shelton's a massive catalyst for that. All right, we go back to 2022, right? That's Tiafoe back in the net. And it's 15-0. All right, so back in 2022, you still had a lot of Americans. It was Fritz, Opelka, Isner, Tiafoe, Korda, Paul, Brooksby, Giron, McDonald, Cressy, Nakashima, Johnson was still playing, and Kudla. Was it 20? Well, let me check 2021. When did Tiafoe sort of pop off? Was it 21? Was it 23? Maybe I'm getting confused. There's always been a lot of Americans in the top 100, always. All right, so Tiafoe was number 2 American behind Fritz in 2023, right? Shelton was starting to climb. Paul and Korda were there. Nakashima was 50, so he was down. Brooksby was 100. Eubanks was coming up. Isner retired. And that was, 3 years ago? So, yeah, 3 years ago, Tiafoe was number 10. This time, 3 years ago, Tiafoe was number 10. And Fritz was just in front. And you had Paul, Korda, Shelton. And that was it. So you had those 5 guys. Eubanks was coming up. JJ Wolf was floating around. McDonald was there. Nakashima wasn't quite there yet. So, yeah, you really just had 5 guys, right? Shelton, Korda, Paul, Tiafoe, Fritz, right? They were the American, they were the best Americans, right? And Tiafoe was number 2, right? He was the second best. Now, it's Shelton, Fritz, Tien, who are all nearly in the top 10. Nakashima's overtaken Tiafoe now. And then it's Tiafoe and Paul. Mickelson, you got Quinn, who's another young player coming through. Korda's injured, but he's there. And then you've got players like Schreider, Dam as well. So it's gone from sort of 5 guys to 8 or 9 in the top 50 that are really, really good. It's a really competitive thing. Whereas, yeah, and then look, there's always going to be an adjustment for Foe to, again, like I said, I think when Shelton started to pop off, that's when the competition for Tiafoe between the Americans got on, because it was like him versus Fritz or him versus Paul. But then it was him versus all these other new guys, right? He was the new guy. And then all these newer guys came along. As we're find out from Musetti, and then Tiafoe backhand goes wide, advantage Musetti. But look, if you're an American, that's great for you, right? But for Tiafoe, it's not great because, it makes it harder to be the best American, and the competition amongst Americans is so hard now. To be the best American, you've got to do you got to really do some shit. You got to win 1000s. You got to make Grand Slam finals, right? Like hitting highlight shots is not going to be enough. You got to get results. Is it a backhand slice? Into the forehand foe. And the lob goes up from Musetti. Big foe with a smash. Puts it away back to deuce. And this tournament, if Foe wins this, then he puts himself on the same level as Fritz and Shelton when it comes to winning titles, right? 1000s. I know Shelton's won too, but like, he at least puts himself in that group of 1000 champions, which Musetti's not a part of, right? So this is a massive, like, this is a huge opportunity for Foe to be an American 1000 champion, which is kind of rare. Deuce. We're going to fault second serve. Same with on the American women's side. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jovic is an amazing talent. She's not even getting spoken about. That's how competitive it is over there. As with a backhand rally, sliced into the forehand Foe. Great shot, Tiafoe. Lob goes up by Musetti. And Foe barely hits the smash in. And he's laughing. He's like, how did I accidentally hit that in? Like, that was way too close for comfort. I think everybody just held their breath for a second. They're like, what the hell? Waiting for the out call. That was a shocking smash. Oh, why did he hit it so close to the line? Anyways, advantage Foe. That could have been real bad. That was risky. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. 45 minutes for 7 games. Tiafoe will break the next game and win 6-3. Watch this. The next 2 games are going to go really quick. Backhand rally. Tiafoe hits it out. Deuce. The next 2 games after this game will go real quick. It's one of them sets. Even Chang was number 1 American back then. Yeah. Deuce. Big Foe has lost some close matches, some heartbreaking ones for him. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that Tiafoe has wasted chances. He's had some very, very tricky... I mean, even this year at the French, right? There was an opportunity for Tiafoe to make the semis, even the final. And he lost that heartbreaker to Rinaldi, right? And then Rinaldi withdrew. So, like, Tiafoe could have made the final of Roland Garros this year, right? But that's what I'm saying with, like, both of these guys. And Musetti, right? Both of these guys are just like... They're those almost players. You know? They almost made the final. They almost won the title. They almost did the thing. But injuries, just a little bit of clutch from their opponent, whatever it is. They came up against the wrong guy, right? You know, wrong guy at the wrong time. You know, a little bit of unlucky. We've just been unlucky, you know, it's these guys. But so have a lot of players, right? I mean, it's been a pretty unlucky 20 years. Except for, like, what, 7 guys in the last 20 years that have actually been lucky. Or not lucky, but there's only one guy that's really taken his chances, and that was Stan, right? I mean, amongst all the unlucky players, he was the one who didn't give a shit about the luck, made his own luck, right? Musetti back in the net, advantage Tiafoe. Yeah, just couldn't get over get to the finish line. They can't run through it. You know, Tiafoe had that 5-setter against Fritz a couple years ago at the US. Could have made the final there. I mean, there's been a lot. Happy Saturday, and you're due for another haircut. What's your obsession with my hair? As a point now from Tiafoe. Lob goes up by Musetti. Musetti hits in the net. All right. 4-3. Foe leads. It's going to be a 4-hour match. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Excuse me for my English, but I'm French. That's okay. That's fine. All right. You can... We. French is okay. That's fine. There's no problem with that. We've got people from all around the world. Don't worry about it. A lot of people here. Second language is English. Don't worry about it. My wife has commandeered the TV, but I'll have it back for the WTA in 35 minutes. What's your wife watching on the TV, though? What's she watching, though? Do you only have one TV? Don't you have a laptop? How are you talking to us right now? What is she watching, though? All right. I want to know as well, yeah. Big Bang Theory. Your TV. You can't watch this match because of the Big Bang Theory. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying? Big Bang Theory. No, 4-3. Musetti's playing 7-minute service games. Tiafoe's playing 5. Can we play a game or something? Yeah. Let's play the game of life. 4-3. Do you speak another language besides English, Cam? Nope. I'm not that smart. All right. Musetti serves. Into the forehand of Tiafoe. Tiafoe in the net. Shelton Tiafoe. Yeah. Shelton. I think Fritz is still up there. By the way, if your wife is watching The Big Bang Theory and you want to watch the tennis, you can actually watch it on the Tennis TV app. If you download the link, click the link down below, or you download through the QR code, you can watch Tennis TV there, and you don't need a TV, and you can let your wife watch Big Bang Theory while you can watch this match on the app. Chat, what a great segue that was. We're collaborating with them for the rest of the year. So yeah, so if your wife is using the TV for Big Bang Theory, which has been out for a long time, you could use your phone to download the app and not miss the tennis. And then it doesn't matter what your wife watches on TV because you have the app. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to be here all weekend. Forty love. 40 love. 40 love. Only 5 aces for the match. Yeah, tracks. As we get a return in the net. And it's 4-all in the second. Sorry, in the first. It feels like the second. We've been here for so long. All right. Here we go. Back to Tiafoe. The good thing is, chat, the set is close to be at the end, but also we're halfway. So this could take another 45 minutes. 53 minutes for 8 games. You're talking about 7 minutes a game? Oh, God. Chat, I don't think we're going to make it. As we've got a 4-0 from Foe. Into the forehand of Musetti. Tiafoe backhand to the backhand of Musetti. Tiafoe backhand again. Musetti backhand again to the backhand of Foe. Into the backhand of Musetti. Foe wins the point. 15 love. $15 love. Big Bang Theory is a big hit in the nursing homes. What? How do you know? But hang on. How do you know that? That's weird. That's a weird thing to know. Do you frequent many? Do you work in the nursing home industry? Hang on. I have questions. 15. Hang on. Excuse me. I have questions. Backhand to backhand rally. As that goes in the net by Musetti, 30 love. How do you know this? I want to know how you know that. How do you know that's to be true? Dirty love. First is the fault. As we return now to the backhand of Foe, and Foe misses that wide, 30-15. To the backhand. Into the forehand of Musetti. Musetti's out. I used to work in nursing homes. Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense now. Okay. All right. Well, we cleared that one up. That's good. All right. Fair enough. Hey, you would know. You would know. You're on the ground. You know these things. I have never stepped foot in a nursing home, so I would have no idea. 40-15. The only nursing home I've seen is on TV during The Sopranos. And I don't think Big Bang Theory was a thing. Serve. Into the backhand of Musetti. Foe hits a forehand long, and it's 40-30. All right, serve. There's a fault. Is that Google Glasses? You think these are Google Glasses? Why would I be wearing Google Glasses when I got a camera in front of me? No. Those glasses are creepy. I'm not a fan. Forehand now from the backhand of Musetti. Is it a forehand now from Foe? Musetti with a pass. Goes wide. Foe leads 5-4. These are not regular glasses with no cameras attached, all right? All right. So extrapolating for a 3-set match with 10 games each, we've got 3.5 hours. Now, this is going to be like a drag of a first set, and then the second set's going to fly. I'm optimistic. Those new camera glasses have serious legal implications. Yeah, I think they got banned in the UK. So, timed out for breathing? Wait, what'd you say? Nobot might have zapped you for saying something bad. Oh, you told someone to throw their wife out a window. That's a bit harsh. I mean, that's a bit brutal. Like, you should probably not do that. Like, why would you say that? That's a little bit extreme, so I understand the timeout. Even if you were joking, it's pretty... Look. I mean, I get it. That's fair enough. You shouldn't have told somebody to throw their wife out a window. That's a bit much. Somebody also said they should get a divorce from their wife, and that was also a bit much, and they got in trouble too. They got timed out as well. So let's just we're just, the line is here, and we just gotta stay there, right? 5-4. All right. 15 love. It's a meme. If your girlfriend doesn't like tennis, these things happen. I haven't seen a meme of someone get thrown out a window. I've seen the meme where they leave when the lady gets dropped off at the side of the road. I haven't seen the thrown out a window meme. That's aggressive. I've never seen that meme. All right. 1 hour played. We're still here. 15 love. There's a bit of flight now from Musetti. Into the backhand of Foe. Foe hits it out. 30 love. No worries, Deb. Yeah, look, you can joke about my wife, who's definitely real, but like each other's, like, let's not be too. Let's try and keep it. Let's not get so aggressive with the jokes. 30 love. But did you breathe? Because that's also bannable. 30 love. No breathing. Everybody hold their breath right now. Oh, ban me. Hold breath. Breathe. Ban me. I have to breathe. 30-15. Breathing is cringe. Good luck with that. 30-15. 30-15. First serve the fault, second serve. As we get a return. Into the backhand of Musetti. Slice goes in the forehand of Tiafoe. Yeah, we can breathe. Everybody can breathe. As that goes out by Foe, and it's 40-15. 40-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Foe. Backhand from Musetti. And Foe in the net. It's 5-5. Five all. Do I like Victoria Bitter? Ew. Nobody likes Victoria Bitter. They all just lie that they do because it's cheap. All right, 5 all. Back to Tiafoe. Chat, just wake me up when September ends. 15 love. Good serve from Foe. Serve. Into the forehand of Musetti, and then Tiafoe puts it away. 30 love. All right, Foe's starting to quicken these games up a little bit. Guess who's back again? Who's back? Who? Tiafoe? Hey, they get Tyrrell for the super gift. All right. Boy, you can tell who wasn't here the earlier stream. You can tell who wasn't here. It's been a forehand volley from Foe. And then that goes in the net by Musetti. Will the real Slim Shady, will the real Cam Shady please stand up? Yeah. not here right now. He went on vacation. The madhouse. Arsenal won 3-0. Up the Arsenal. As with a serve now, the forehand of Musetti. Return the backhand of Foe. Musetti slice. Tiafoe volleys. And Musetti hits it wide. All right, 6-5 Tiafoe. This is the first set. We've got 2 more of these. Lovely sunset, though. You were going to remember this match in the worst way. It's been all right. I mean, they've had highlights, but you could watch the highlights. You don't have to watch this match to get like a vibe. That's what I'm going to see. Like, I'm going to remember this match because it had a couple of highlights so far. So far. It could change, right? This match could get epic, but so far, the best thing about this match has been a couple of great highlights. It's been a pretty... Okay, let me look at the stats, right? Okay, these guys are playing at a 7.9 and a 7 and an 8.0, right? That's not bad, but their performance trackers are like this. Like, they're playing up and down all over the place. Hang on, whoops, that's the wrong match. That's Fritz match. Maybe it's better than that. Maybe, hang on. Maybe it is better. Wait, where the hell's the... Why can't I see it? Here we go. I lied. They're both at a 7.5. It's average. 7 winners, 12 errors from Musetti. 14 winners, 20 errors from Tiafoe. 10 on the backhand. Like I said, they've had some highlights, but it's a pretty average match. And it's long. It's over an hour and we haven't even got to a tiebreak. So for an average match to drag on, it feels worse. It's an average match so far. It's a long average match. That's it. The stats don't lie. But it could get good. I mean, you know, if this tiebreak goes like 20-18, that could be crazy. But even the crowd's not even into it. Like, the crowd's barely making a noise. I mean, just listen to the crowd. You know, they're cheering like the highlights, like we all are. But even the crowd's kind of like, okay, all right. Not every match can be Wimbledon 2008. I know. All right, first serve, the fault, second serve. Tiafoe breaks here, calling it. Okay. As the return goes to the backhand of Musetti. Forehand from Foe. Into the backhand of Musetti as Foe forehand. Into the backhand of Musetti. Musetti hits it out. 15-0. 15-0. 15-0. It's hard too because the first match was Keys Balick. Yeah. Look, this, and maybe I'm being harsh because we've already watched 2 crazy matches, and this is like, yeah, the bar was set high this morning. If we had 2 terrible matches and there were straight sets beatdowns, this match would be like, oh, finally something good, something close. But we've had 2 really, really good matches already, and they've been good for different reasons. This is just like, so far, it's like, oh god, this is taking way longer, and it's not as good as the last match, which was epic. And, you know, like, so maybe I'm a bit harsh because I'm been watching a lot of tennis this week. How many children do you have with your wife? I have no children at all in the world. I was going to find out the backhand of Musetti and then Tiafoe on the net. 40-15. 40-15. Remember, chat. Somebody in the chat said Tiafoe's going to break. 40-15. Sinner's out of the US Open? What? That's crazy. Hey, we're going to a tiebreak. Well, I was wrong. Well, look, it happens. All right. Sinner's out of the US Open? What? Oh my God, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's so crazy. That's insane. When did that happen? Is that recently? I can't believe that. That's insane. Did he just say that? Or has it been like, when did that happen? I should probably make a video about it. One love, Musetti. Fo hits it out. Welcome to the party 8 hours later. Well, some people were asleep, so fair enough. I was asleep when it happened, so I mean, look. It's not my fault. Sinner should have pulled out an hour later. All right, one love, Musetti. Serve into the forehand of Fo. Musetti with a slice of the forehand of Tiafoe. Musetti backhand. Into the forehand of Fo. Is Musetti backhand again to the forehand of Fo. Musetti with the backhand on the stretch. Tiafoe. Forehand. Cross court. Musetti pass. In the net. 1-1. 1-0. 1-0. All right, 1-0. Cam's married to the tennis for sure. Well, look, I'm filing for divorce. This is an unhealthy relationship, and I feel like I'm being used. 2-1. 2-1. You know what? Maybe divorce is harsh. Maybe I just need you know what? I need some space. Just maybe a separation. I'm gonna go stay at my parents for a while, and this is getting too real. 2-1. This is too real. The bit's over. Let's just stop right now. Too real. It was getting too real. All right, it was too real. 2-1. Let's stop doing that. As with the backhand now, into the backhand of Musetti. Forehand from Fo to the backhand of Musetti. Fo with the volley. Too good. It's 2-0. This is tea, by the way. Don't think this is alcohol. 2-0. If it rains, I'm going to cry. Is it going to rain? Is it going to actually rain? It can't rain. 2-0. If it rains, I'll actually be mad. There's been a forehand from Musetti. He missed it. 3-2. 3-2. Am I drinking beer? Bro, if I was drinking beer, you would know. 3-2. I'll tell you, it looks like it's going to piss rain. Down, rain. Go away. I don't think it's going to rain. I think it missed us. It's not coming towards us, it's going past us. All right, 3-2, Tiafoe. Musetti serves a fault, second serve. At this point, I have no clue whether or not Cam is actually married. As it a volley from Tiafoe, that's too good. Fo, 4-2. He gets the mini break. All right, Fo with the mini break. They change ends, 4-2. It's coming after us. Wait, it's coming after us. So it's coming, it's on the way. Oh no, it's going away. It's fine. It's not going to rain. It's fine. It's fine. False alarm. No rain. It's fine. Are you playing in the US Open? No. Cam's married to the game. Yep. All right, 4-2 Tiafoe. I tell you what, though, dramatic skies. I love that. Looks crazy. Like the sunshine, what is it? Sunset. Looks crazy. Close the roof. Good one. But the clouds are like super crazy looking. It's a crazy skyline. 4-2. Serve the corner foe. Return winner by Tiafoe. All right. 5-2 foe. And he's got a smile on his face. So this is the thing, chat. The reason why I'm like, stop saying that you're old is because you're not old, and also I want you to win. So don't. I hate when foe says it. It annoys me. Because I want him to do well, and stop pretending like it's the last match of your life. Serve is an ace, 6-2. I want Tiafoe to win this whole thing. There, I said it. I want Tiafoe to win Cincy. Come on now. All right, 6-2. Set points for foe. He serves a fault second serve. Serving to the backhand. Musetti, forehand from foe. Into the forehand Musetti. Musetti in the net. And Tiafoe takes the first set in an hour and 15 minutes. I mean, it was a long set, and it was a long set. First set, though, in the bag, 7-6 for foe. All right. What's up with Musetti? His service are weak, and his backhand is terrible. So he tries to slice all the time. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's tired. It's been a long match. All right. 7.7 for foe, 7.4 for Musetti in the performance rating. They both broke each other once in the middle of that set. But overall, the serving was good. I mean, not many good they didn't get many first serve. Both sub 50% first serves in, but they won a lot of points on the first serve. So yeah, first serve, way down on percentage-wise. But they're winning a lot of points. They just didn't get any in. 5 winners, Musetti, 10 errors. 14 winners, 21 errors from Tiafoe. Tiafoe's come to the net a lot. 17 out of 20 times at the net, he's won the point. That's actually pretty awesome. Great aggression from Foe. He's taken it to Musetti. All right. I hope you didn't just curse Foe. Don't let the glasses fool you. I'm not a wizard. All right. Here we go. Let's see if the second set goes quicker, faster, maybe, please. We do have Gauff versus Kostrel come up next. It's been a long day. All right. All right, here we go. Jeez, the skies are so grey. It's in the distance, though. It's not coming for us. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. God, the skies look crazy. I love that. I love a dramatic sky. That shit looks crazy. All right, here we go. Second set's underway. Let's see what happens. Musetti has not won a 250 since 2022, yeah. And Big Foe this year won the biggest trophy of his career. A 500 for the first time ever, which is a little bit interesting. All right. As with a backhand now from Foe. Goes wide. 15 love. As Tiafoe in the net, 30 love. 30 love. As the return goes out, 40 love. Hey, this is the fastest service game of all time. 47 minutes. It's 47 seconds. 47 seconds. God, this guy looks crazy, Chad. Crazy Sky. 40 love. It's been a great match. Is it a backhand rally? Faux backhand again, the backhand of Musetti. Faux backhand winner cross court. Beautiful shot. 40-15. 40-15. All right, that's a shot. That was chat. That was cinematic. That looked like the whole hell's gonna break loose. Did you see that? Who saw one in the chat? If you saw that angle of the camera with that tower, and then the background with like the pink, purple, gray, thunder, lightning, like crazy ass looking clouds. That was crazy. Anyways, Foe with a forehand lob. Musetti goes back with a tweener. And then Tiafoe volleys it away. All right, 40-30. Good rally. 40-30. That was crazy. That was crazy. Nice hitting from Tiafoe. All right. Is it a backhand slice? Into the front of Foe. Cross court, the front of Musetti. Tiafoe comes to net. Musetti puts up a lob. And it's a bounce smash on the baseline. Tiafoe, that was a bad idea. But anyways, Musetti hit the net, so it was a great idea. And we get the deuce. Oh, Musetti just looked at his foot, pointed his foot. Musetti just kind of like poked his foot there. Maybe it's because he was up 40 love. As the return goes out, advantage Musetti. Looks like an apocalypse. Yeah. It sure did. All right, advantage Musetti. As we default second serve. All right, we're back to deuce. I'm going to let. As the return goes to front of Musetti. Foe backhand. Goes out. Advantage Musetti. The Big Bang Theory is over. I think it ended like years ago. I don't think they've made a new series. I think it's been done for like 10 years. No, advantage Musetti. As Musetti tries to hold. As the return goes to the point of Musetti. Slice from Tiafoe. Musetti with the net back to deuce. Stranger Things Sky. Yeah, where's Vecna? What the hell? Are we in the upside down all of a sudden? What the hell happened? By the way, my condolences to the Bangladesh cricket team. You're getting wrecked. You're 4 for 10 after 4. Welcome. Now we're here. We came to play. Welcome. You're playing real Australia now. God damn. We're shit. Stark has some Oh shit. Oh no. Where are all those people that were making fun of me? Stark is on a tear. He took it personal. He's like, hey, we lost to Bangladesh in Darwin. Never again. All right, advantage. Musetti. Second serve. Return goes out by Foe, and that game went for 10 minutes. All right. 1 love Musetti. Who actually watches cricket? Australians. People from India watch cricket. A lot of people from India. It's the biggest sport in the world. Why does the English cricket team disgrace themselves in Australia? Because they feel bad for kicking us out of their country. Do you get comments on X? I don't go on X unless I'm looking for updates on stuff. I hope they're not rude. I don't know. Look, I just assume that like the comments that are on Twitter would be 10 times worse than the comments on YouTube that you don't see. So the comments that you don't see on YouTube, which can be pretty brutal, people are pretty mean. I would expect that on Twitter like 10 times. So I'm not towards me, just like in general against like players and stuff. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. One love. Is cricket bigger than football? I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty close. It'd be pretty close, I'd say. I think football probably covers more countries, but cricket's got to have maybe just as big of a fan base. It's pretty big. Love 15. Bazball had us 20 for 4. Well, Bazball's dead, so yeah. Now you're back to playing like real cricket. 15 all. Yeah, the internet's a pretty harsh place. Tennis is a huge sport. It is. All right, forehand now. Sorry, backhand now from Foe to the backhand of Musetti. Foe with a volley. But he hit the line, did he? 30-15. Foe hits the line. 30-15. Why hasn't cricket ever caught on in America? Because you guys got baseball, so you don't need cricket. 30-15. As the return goes in the forehand of Tiafoe. Slice Musetti. Into the forehand of Foe. Musetti with the pass. Foe. Oh, he left it and it went in. Foe could have hit that and he left it. And it landed on the line. 30-all. Are we going to cover Coco versus Kostyuk? Yeah. Eventually. All right, 30-all, first set of fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Musetti. Foe with the forehand of the net. Breakpoint Musetti, 30-40. Serve. Here's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Musetti. Backhand from Foe. To the slice of Musetti. Tiafoe. Great forehand. Musetti puts up a lob. Goes in. Bounce smash Tiafoe. Puts it away. And we get to deuce. It's because we wouldn't participate in a sport that stops for tea. I think a tea break is food. Also, yeah, I get it. Americans and tea, there's a lot of history. Is it a 4-1 winner from Foe? We're not playing cricket because tea. Advantage Foe. Advantage Foe. As a return, goes in the backhand of Foe. Musetti hits it out. It's 1-1. 1 game all. There's lightning around. They're going to stop. They're going to stop because there's lightning in the vicinity. They're going to stop. They're going to stop. Even if it doesn't rain, they might stop for lightning. Which means this match is going to take a little bit longer. They're not stopping yet, but there's lightning around, so they're... I mean, look, they might not, but just brace yourself. Backhand return winner by Foe. Love 15. Just brace yourselves. What everyone need is AU footy. Aussie football. Yeah, for sure. Australian rules football is the greatest game on the planet. And that doesn't include tennis, though, obviously. All right. Smash from Musetti's a winner. 15-all. By the way, I'm just looking at the map. There's a place near Cincinnati called New Miami. It's nowhere near a beach. 15-all. First serve, fault, second serve. Serve into the back of Foe. Slice from Musetti. Into the back of Foe as Musetti slice again. Tiafoe forehand cross-court winner. Great shot from Foe. 15-30. 15-30. Miami, Ohio. Imagine you went there instead of Miami, Florida. That would be, I'm going to Miami for holidays. You rock up and you're like, where the fuck am I? When's Mia coming back? When I have 1-2 days off that I can go and outside. As return goes for Musetti. Forward now from Tiafoe. Musetti drop shot. Foe gets it back. Musetti pass. Foe down the line. Musetti gets it back though with a backhand slice. And then Foe comes to the net again. And then Musetti backhand. Was that a winner? No, it was out. All right. The crowd's alive now. 15:44. God, that backhand goes in. It's probably rally of the year. But Musetti missed the backhand by, pardon me, this much. Ew. 5 for 12. All right. Big foe with break points. Serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the back, and we set in the net. There it is. Foe with the set and a break. Foe with the set and the break. All right. Now we have Kostruk and Coco coming on straight after this. Straight after. There will be no delay. The USA foe improved much than before. You can tell I don't like Coco, can't you? Wait, why? How? Biggest difference I noticed between tennis and team sports like football is that if a player gets injured in football, you can simply sub them out. You cannot do that in tennis. That is true. Injuries are so much more severe in tennis because it means that a player doesn't play. Whereas in other sports, you can still watch a team. They never withdraw from matches, right? People are all dancing and shit. Everyone's having a great time. I want rain lightning match delayed. I don't. Can we just get through the rest of the matches? I don't want to come back and do more matches tomorrow. All right, here we go. Foe's got the set and the break. All right. But can he keep it? As he serves a fault, second serve. Return goes to forehand foe. Forehand from Musetti. Again, the forehand foe. Musetti forehand. Again, the forehand foe. Foe hits a win across court. That's a great shot from Foe. 15 love. All right, serve. It's a fault. Second serve. As a return. Goes back into Foe. Slice from Musetti into the forehand of Tiafoe. Musetti backhand. Winner up the line. 15-0. 15-0. What type of fruit trees grow in Australia, or do they just eat kangaroos all the time? Well, wait. Or did the kangaroos eat them all? I don't think kangaroos eat people. What do you mean they eat meat? Did you know that? Kangaroos don't eat fruit. They eat meat. They eat people. All right, 15-hole. No, kangaroos don't eat the fruit. We have like heaps of trees and fruit trees. There's plenty. All right, 30-15. Serve into the form of Musetti. Return goes 4-4. Musetti with a lob. Goes out. 40-15. All right, 40-15. The return goes to 4-5. Foe puts it away. 3-1 Tiafoe in the second. I thought they were like deer. No, I don't know what kangaroos eat, to be honest. I'm guessing they just eat plants, but yeah, I don't think they exclusively eat all the fruit trees. I'm pretty sure they just eat plants and stuff. As the return goes back to Musetti, sliced into the back end of Foe. Foe misses up the line. And that's 15. Love. Default to conserve. As Foe hits a return winner, 15-0. Yeah, they're herbivores. Yeah. God, if they're carnivores, that would be terrifying. $15. All right. There's a return goes to Forno Musetti. Forno from Tiafoe again, the Forno Musetti. Musetti puts it away. 30-15. All right, first serve default, second serve. Return the net by Foe, 40-15. All right. 40-30. Musetti hits it out. 40-30. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. All right. As Musetti holds, and it's 3-2 Tiafoe in the second. All right. Setting a break for Foe. Nearly 2 hours played. Whew. So yeah, Gauff versus Kostruks after this. And then tomorrow we've got all the semi-finals pretty much at the exact same time, right? The winner of this will play tomorrow night. For those wondering. All right. All right. Foe, setting a break. There's a forehand goes in the corner Foe. Musetti forehand into the corner Tiafoe. Musetti back in open court goes wide. 15 love. All right. 15 love. Musetti screaming in anger. A default second serve. Backhand return at the line from Musetti's a winner. That's a beautiful shot. That is a lovely backhand. Beautiful shot. First serve is a fault, second serve. All right. Musetti stamping his foot in anger. And then hits the backhand long, and it's 40-15 Foe. If Alcaraz wins the US Open, who's had the better year this year? Out of him and Sinner? Alcaraz. I mean, that's crazy. To win 2 slams out of 2 tries? That's crazy. Like, slams are, like, 2 slams are more than 1. I mean, all the 1000s of the world are great, but, like, Alcaraz didn't play most of them, so. Like, for Alcaraz to play, 5 tournaments and win 2 of the slams? Like, that's crazy. Plus, he won Doha, right? So, he's played 5 events, right? And he's played 6 events because he played Monte Carlo as well. He's played 6 events. Barcelona, we can add that as a half event. And he's won 3 of the 6 that he's played. Plus, he's made the final of one, semi-final of another. I can't remember what he did in Miami. But yeah, winning 2 slams in 6 events is crazy. Like that's crazy. So, like, and look, Sinner fans are gonna hate me, but like Alcaraz, that's a better year than Sinner. Like that's a better, like that's. Look, and that's unless, I mean, look, we've got a lot more after that. It's not like the U.S. Open's the end of the year. You know, if Sinner wins the ATP Finals, it's probably better. It's probably then you would say Alcaraz has a better year. But sorry, Sinner's had a better year. But if Sinner wins the U.S. Open, there's a conversation for sure. Like, who's Player of the Year? A guy who's barely played, but when he does, he wins the slams, or a guy that went on a massive run at 1000s. Like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty tough call. Unless Sinner wins Paris in the ATP Finals or whatever, or Alcaraz does, you know, I think it's pretty even. But Alcaraz has to win the US Open. As Tiafoe hits a return winner. If Alcaraz doesn't win the US Open, then Sinner still had the best year for sure. All right, 30 all. Before he wants that second break. As a return from Foe to the back of Musetti. Tiafoe backing up the line. And Tiafoe hits it long. 40-30. Great serve. All right. Musetti keeps things alive for now. 4-3. 4-3. Nakashima, Pegula are the most consistent players this year, regardless of titles. You mean this summer? Nakashima hasn't been doing much until now. All right, make sure you. Let's not forget Zverev. Zverev's been the most consistent player this year, outside of Sinner. Cam, are we doubling Gauff Kostruk? Gauff Kostruk starts after this. There's no double header required. They're here. They're playing on the same court, so we've got to wait for this to end to start the next one. All right. All right, here we go. Tiafoe with the set in the break. We're almost at 2 hours. What did I say, Chad? If it was over 2 hours, or it was under 2 hours, I'd give 10 members. Well, we've got 7 minutes, so 7 minutes. We've got 7 minutes. All right, as Tiafoe comes in and puts away the smash 15 love. All right, 15 love. That's a bit of fault second serve. Why do they need to play on the same court? Because it's center court. That's just the way it is. Is it a 4-0 from Foe? Musetti goes wide. 30 love. 30 love. Dirty love. Serve again. Into the forehand of Musetti. Tiafoe backhand cross court. Musetti puts up a lob. The Tiafoe puts away the smash. 40 love. $40 love. And we default second serve. As the return goes out by Musetti. All right. Big Foe. 5-3. 5-3. All right. 5-3. One game from the semis of Cincy again. Musetti's going to serve to stay in the match. I feel like Shelton needs to let go of his dad, spread his wings, and then he will be free to win a slam. Musetti hits a wide, love 15. Why? Why? Why are we firing people's... Why are we breaking up families, Jack? What are we doing? Why do we have a habit of like being like, he's not winning because of his dad? Like, why do we keep doing that? Caboli almost won a slam because of his dad. Rude nearly won a slam because of his dad. Tsitsipas almost won a slam with his dad. Zverev did win a slam with his dad this year. Nadal won 1 million slams with his uncle. That's throwing the net 15-0. I don't think he needs to move on to spread his wings. I don't think his dad's restricting him. I think Shelton's doing just fine. His dad is not the issue. Return goes in there by Tiafoe, 30-15. We need to stop firing people's parents, all right? we keep it's too easy. People just keep doing that's it. It's such an like, oh, he's not winning a slam because of his dad or whatever. You know, no, it's not. It's not that simple. As we're back in the backhand rally, slice into the forehand of Foe. As Musetti forehanded again, the forehand of Foe. Musetti forehand of the stretch. To the forehand of Tiafoe. Musetti backhand pass. Tiafoe drop shot in the net. 40-15. You got to be patient. Yeah. We're just going to stop like going, well, he hasn't won a slam. Because there's a lot of players who haven't won slams and they don't get coached by their dad. Like Fritz doesn't get coached by his parents, but we don't talk about his coach, do we? You know, it's always it's just too easy. Like it's just too much of an easy, like low hanging fruit, right? Like that's not the answer. Just going like, well, he's coached by his dad, that's why he doesn't want a slam. But then what about Fritz? What about Tiafoe? What about, you know, a million other players? As Musetti holds. Plus, I like Shelton and his dad as a team. I think they're great. And I think the journey they've gone on, I reckon winning a Grand Slam together would be amazing. And Shelton would be crazy to get rid of his dad. But also, I think Shelton's dad would have I think he would have his son's best interest at heart, and would step away if he thought it was the best situation, right? I think Shelton would. I don't think Ben would fire his dad. I think his dad would walk away and get out of the way, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Kind of like Coco's dad, right? Coco's dad was like, I've taken you so far, but I can't get you to that next level. So I'm going to step away and you can bring in some other coaches and win that slam. I'm going to be here anyway. And that worked, right? If Shelton needs that, I think his dad would step away to make way for that next person to, I don't think his dad would be like, no, I'm coaching you to a slam and you should never talk about replacing me ever. Yeah. But I don't think they're even close to that yet. Shelton needs to make a couple of Grand Slam finals and hit a ceiling, and he hasn't reached that yet. Like Zverev, Zverev won a slam with his dad, so even though he made multiple finals and still couldn't break through, he's still stuck with his dad anyway, Anyways, Tiafoe serving the match. Tiafoe serving for the match. Cam's making sense again. I have my moments. All right. 5-4. Tiafoe double faults. Just when we thought it was going to be over, chat. We just got started. We're not even halfway yet. We've still got another whole set. All right, love 15. Back in return. The back of Foe. Musetti puts up a lob. And Foe puts away the volley. 15 all. 15 all. Do you think Juan Carlos Ferreira should coach Hodar? No. Why would Hodar change his team? That's crazy. Hodar's on a generational run with his dad. Why would he change that? That's crazy. Confirmed 2 hours. All right, I'm safe. Told you, chat. 2 hours. This was never going to be a slow match, a fast match. As that backhand goes in net, we're not even done yet. We've got 3 hours. 15:30. 15:30. As Musetti makes an error on the return. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Greg, for the, whatever the hell that is. Island. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. It's going off. Look at the chat. Oh, it's gone. All right, 30-0. All right, 30-0. Great serve, Foe. Return goes short. And Foe puts it away. Match points. Or match point to Tiafoe. To put himself in the semis and take on Nakashima and guarantee that we got an American finalist here in Cincy. 40-30. Big Foe. Serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Musetti. Backhand from Foe. To the backhand of Musetti. Foe, backhand. Again to the backhand of Musetti. Sliced. Into the forehand of Tiafoe. Musetti, backhand slice on the stretch. Tiafoe, forehand. Again to the backhand of Musetti. As Tiafoe forehand cross court. Musetti gets it back. Tiafoe, forehand again. To the forehand of Musetti. He goes up the line. Tiafoe, backhand cross court. Wide. Deuce. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. Match point saved. And Tiafoe serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the form of Musetti. Tiafoe backhand. Musetti gets it back. Tiafoe half volley in the net. Advantage Musetti. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the front of Musetti. Return the back of Tiafoe. Musetti, backhand slice. Tiafoe. Slicing to the front of Musetti. Tiafoe backhand on the stretch in the net. There's the break back. Chad, just because I feel this way doesn't mean I'm surprised. 5-5. All right. Well, match point saved. Musetti's going to serve to take the lead. This is unbelievable. Is it, though? Is it unbelievable? I wanted to be wrong so bad. 15-love. I wanted to watch Coco. Are you sad? Are you sad? No, I'm just ready for the next match. It's been 2 hours. We've still got another set. Maybe. All right, 15-love. Musetti serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the front of Tiafoe. Tiafoe hits it out. 30-love. Hey, thank you, Net, for becoming a member. Appreciate it. $30-love. Serve. Into the front of Foe. Great return. Musetti hits in the net. All right, 30-15. Gift memberships. No, I already said that it was if it was going to be over 2 hours. Under 2 hours, I would have gifted, but it's been over, so. Over 2 hours is I get a prize. All right, as that goes out by Musetti, 30-all. 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 All right. 30-all. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve in the back end of Tiafoe, front of Musetti. Tiafoe up the line of the slice of Musetti. As Tiafoe, forehand again in the front of Musetti. Volley from Tiafoe. Musetti with a pass goes wide. All right, 30-40, Foe. 30-40. To get the break and try again. All right. Nice serve. We get the deuce. As the return goes for Musetti. Backhand Foe. Musetti volleys. Foe with the lob. Great lob. Great lob. Musetti gets it back. And then Foe with a bounce smash. Straight to Musetti. Tiafoe with the volley. It's too good. Nice play by Foe. All right. Tiafoe with another break point. All right, advantage Tiafoe. First serve, the fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Tiafoe. Forehand from Musetti. Tiafoe forehand again. The forehand of Musetti. Tiafoe up the line. Musetti's there with the backhand. Tiafoe forehand cross court. Musetti goes up the line to the back end of Tiafoe. Musetti with a slice. Tiafoe slices it back. Musetti backhand goes wide. Foe breaks again. Let's try it again. Big Foe's going to serve for the match. He has had a match point. He has had a match point. But he's going to try and serve for the match again. All right. All right. Can Foe get it done? There is some news about Benoit Paire. You keep saying that. It's really annoying. Can you stop doing that? Stop asking. I don't know. All right. Let's see if Foe can get it done. To play Nakashima tomorrow. God, we've had a long day. How long have we been live for? When did I start? 3 a.m. And it's currently 11:30. We had a 30-minute break. 8 hours already? There's no way. We've been live for 8 hours today. Already? 8 hours? 8 hours. 8. 3 hours plus 2 hours, 5.5. Wow. We still got another match. It's been a long... I mean, look, yesterday we finished early, but we finished like this time yesterday. We finished. We still got another whole match. It is... I mean, look, 8 hours is not that long, to be honest, but I'll tell you, if I was working a normal job, I'd be leaving right now. I'd be going home. I'd be going home for whatever. All right, let's see if Foe can serve for it now. You look fresh. Thank you for lying. As it a 4-on-4 rally. That goes out by Musetti, 15 love. $15 love. As the default. Second serve. As return goes to the net by Musetti, 30 love. Thanks, Robert. All right, 30 love. All right, the return goes in the corner. Tiafoe. Musetti backhand pass. Tiafoe with the volley. Too good. Match points, Foe. 40 love. 40 love, Tiafoe. 3 match points in a row now to finish this match. No free memberships today, I guess. Well, I said if the match goes under 2 hours, I'd give 10 gifted, but it went over, so yeah. That was the bet. Under 2 hours, I'd lose. Over, I'd win, and somebody's got to gift me memberships. That's the rules. 40 love. Serve into the back of Musetti. Return goes to the forehand Tiafoe. Musetti passing shot is a winner. What a shot. That's how you save 1 match point. 40-15. Bloody hell. What a shot. All right, match point number 2. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand Musetti. Return goes back into Tiafoe. Tiafoe hits it out. 40-30. Hey, LA, thank you for the 10 gifted. You didn't need to do that. I was just kidding, but thank you for that. There you go. There's your 10 gifted, chat. Sorry, there's the, yeah. Thank you for the 10 gifted. 40-30. Match point number 4. Serving to the forward of Musetti. Musetti in the net. Finally! Finally, Tiafoe wins. Chat, I don't know why I'm surprised that match went the way it did, but it did. All right, we avoid a third set. Tiafoe, come on, big Foe, win this title. Come on, man. Win Cincinnati, Foe. Come on, man. Win Cincinnati. Come on. Come on, this is your trophy, mate. Let's go. Let's get this. The others can wait. The others can get theirs next week. You get yours. This is yours. This is his. This is his trophy. Come on, Foe. Do what we all want you to do, or we all expected you to do. Come on now. You got this, Foe. We believe. He's going to play Nakashima. All right. We still have one more match. So let's get to it. Gauff versus Kostyuk. Nakashima will take on Tiafoe in the semis tomorrow. This will be tomorrow night. That'll be fun. That'll be interesting. I don't know what that one's going to look like. But nice win by Foe. He gets it done in straight sets, but like 2.5 hours for 7-6, 7-5. I mean, that is what it is. Brutal. And it was brutal. That was a tough watch at times. But Foe wins. Let me give you some stats before we get out of here. 7.8 for Foe and a 7.5 performance rating for Musetti. 36 winners, 38 errors from Foe. 17 winners, 22 errors from Musetti. Foe's game was pretty... I mean, the forehand was the big shot. Musetti's game was pretty good all round, but obviously not... He wasn't playing as aggressive as Foe. Foe wanted it more. He went for it, and he got it. And he's into the semis. All right, let's see what Gauff and Kostyuk look like. Winner plays Balick, who won earlier today. So let's have a look at the last match of the quarters.